down here. This is the kind of unprofessionalism I'm talking about, Jeff. We're going on Spike TV. I need professionals to deal with. Come down here and talk to me like a man. Ah, for Pete's sake.
The following contest is a non-title bout. About to make his way to the ring, proudly representing his home country of Canada. Being led by Petey Williams, he is Bobby Roode.
I don't care what the living legend Larry Zbyszko from the Championship Committee tries to do. I don't think he's going to be too successful in keeping the charismatic enigma Jeff Hardy in line.
I'll tell you what, that was creepy, wasn't it? Just out of nowhere, he shows up and then gone.
We now know that it will be Team Canada's Bobby Roode to go one-on-one with Jeff Hardy coming up September the 11th at Unbreakable. But now it's time for Roode to compete in this non-title match.
And his opponent, he is the current reigning NWA Heavyweight Champion of the world from the Bowery. This is Raven!
The question that you always have when the NWA World's Heavyweight Champion is involved in a non-title match, when he has a championship bout already set, and that is against Rhino, September 11th at Unbreakable, is focus. Can he maintain his focus, the task at hand, Team Canada's Bobby Roode, and can he not fall prey to that look-ahead factor and the match September 11th against Rhino?
I'll tell you something about Raven. He's so diabolical. I'll guarantee you. In his mind, Bobby Roode is Rhino. In his mind, he's going to give Bobby Roode exactly what he wants to give Rhino on Unbreakable. And he's going to use this as a way to get himself more prepared for September 11th. But I'll tell you what, this is a great matchup because anytime we've seen Bobby Roode, we know that one day he'll be in that ring in this match for real.
Well, that's a great point, Don. This really is quite an opportunity for Bobby Roode to use this as a learning experience. And he's really taking it right to the NWA World Heavyweight Champion. But there you see what experience means. Raven able to move out of the way, and Roode went shoulder first into the steel.
And the key to that move is waiting till the last second. Nobody realizes how hard that is. You've got to wait till a split second. And that way they have no way of stopping their momentum, and they go right into the pole.
World champion Raven, big boot to the back of the head of Roode. Going to follow up his offensive assault. And we will continue with this non-title matchup when we return to TNA's Impact. Welcome back, everyone, to the Impact Zone. Mike Tenay and Don West at ringside at Stage 21 at Universal Studios in Orlando, Florida. And a similar situation, Don, to several minutes ago when we went to the commercial break. It's Bobby Roode going shoulder first into the steel post.
And the same story.
Oh, man, that was a low blow.
I'll tell you what, though, it was survival. It was survival instinct. He had to do something. It had been all Raven from the beginning of this matchup. And Bobby Roode, what happened there? Petey Williams distracted Raven. Bobby Roode able to just do that kick right there where it hurts the worst.
Huge opening here for Bobby Roode with Raven in trouble. Of course, when it comes to Raven, who does he feed off more than anything? Pain.
Oh, he does. Pain is something that he's lived with for so long. It's something that he, like you said, he feeds off of it. It's what he eats for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. There's nothing that Bobby Roode is going to do that is going to bother him in a pain standpoint. Oh, but Bobby Roode, speaking of pain, look at him grab that left shoulder, that arm works twice. He's gone into the real ring post.
Yes, it reminds me of the situation when Raven joined forces with Sabu at Sacrifice. Quick snap suplex by Roode, pin attempt, and Raven powers out. Of course, Jeff Jarrett and Rhino, they thought that Raven had absolutely no friends. So he called on an enemy in Sabu to join him. They certainly promised pain, and wow, there was pain for Jeff Jarrett and Rhino at Sacrifice. But in the end, it was Rhino who tore Raven through a table, and that's why he's in line for a shot at the NWA World's Heavyweight title September the 11th at Unbreakable.
I'll tell you what, somebody that, even though Rhino cost him a shot, Jeff Jarrett probably thinks, oh, come on. Come on. That's why I get hate when this happens right here.
Petey Williams turning this into the numbers game again for the Canadians with the 2-on-1 against the NWA champion Raven, who goes face first into the steal.
And Andrew Thomas right there, again, distracted by Bobby Roode, who does it so well. Team Canada knows how to distract the referees and go to the man better than anybody, and Andrew Thomas kind of bought into it. The referees just got to be a little bit sharper out there, especially with Team Canada. You know something could be going on.
Well, Petey Williams not happy with the cages of the count from referee Andrew Thomas. He thought he had the shoulders of Raven. Bobby Roode did anyway, down for the 3 count. Bobby Roode going to go back to the basics here and work on the neck of Raven, try and wear him down even further.
Raven right now is just, like you said, I know he's lost his focus, but he's definitely lost his momentum here, and then it's Bobby Roode all the way, and Bobby Roode's making a statement. He's making a statement to everybody in TNA.
So difficult to maintain your focus when you're facing Team Canada, because you know that they will always exploit the advantage that they have, and that's teammates, other wrestlers around ringside, whether it's Petey Williams in this case, whether it's A1, whether it's Eric Young, or whether it possibly could even be the man who they promised will soon return. Hook Scott DeMore, elbow by Raven as he tries to get a comeback going, but he's cut off at the pass.
I'll tell you what, Bobby Roode took a couple looking shots right there to the gut. And how does he stop it? He just slams Raven, the champ, down to the mat. Raven now getting out of the ring. I mean, it's going to put him in a very precarious position out here, but I think it was just something he had to do because he's just, he just rammed his back right there. It's the ring apron.
Yeah, all of his power, all of his strength, and then sent it back first. First it was into the ring apron on the side of the ring, and now it's into the unprotected steel guardrail.
I'll tell you what, pay a price when you come right down to that side, and look at this. Oh! Raven just takes him right back down. Lucky for Bobby Roode, there was a little bit of a mat down there, but again, Raven used the pain. It cost him pain there too, but he did what he had to do to get it back going his way.
Very short, very quick offensive burst there for Raven, but it may have saved him at this point. I think it was a desperation move, but I think it's what he had to do.
Well, you see him getting back in the ring right there, but Bobby Roode so quick. Nice kick right there by Raven. Ducks it.
And then snaps off the rights, and then the discus clothesline.
That's the Raven we know right there. He's somebody that can feed off all this. And here he goes. Coming right at him. Oh, he takes Roode down.
Chest first into the turnbuckle. Follow move in the 1-2 combination. Whoa, it's actually a 1-2-3. First the lariat, then the running high knee.
He uses that knee so well. You see him, and just think of the pain it causes when you get that kind of a torque into the chest like that. And now it's all Raven. That's why
just hit the bulldog.
1, 2, it's over. No, Bobby Roode able to get out of it.
Still a little fire, still a little life left in Bobby Roode in this non-title matchup against the NWA champion Raven. Shot off into the ropes. Telegraphed that one, didn't he? Raven saw the back body drop coming, but he didn't see that drop toe hold that sends him out to the floor. Keep your eye on Petey Williams.
Come on. Right into the ring post head first. And rolls him right in.
Here's a possible pin.
Here he goes. He just did that on just willpower right there. Pure willpower.
Repeated interference from Petey Williams throughout this matchup has enabled Bobby Roode to take control of the NWA champion Raven.
I'm going to think back to how Bobby Roode got back to this position. You know, he took one to get one. Sometimes that's what you got to do to set somebody up.
That's Raven. That's what he's been known for throughout his career.
That's right.
The
referee just got leveled.
Raven drops down. The clothesline takes out official. Referee Andrew Thomas going to go for the ankle lock. He's got the submission hold applied. He's got it cinched in. He's got the ankle cranked, but the referee's out of play. There's the hockey stick to the ribcage. Oh man!
Busted right over his gut right there, as you can see. Again, Team Canada with the 2-on-1.
Gonna reel him in for the destroyer here?
No way. But here comes Cassidy Riley, Raven's follower.
The Raven fanatic Cassidy Riley hits the ring to save him from the Canadian destroyer of Petey Williams.
Oh, look at this. He's got it in position right there as he pulled the leg back, dragging him in the middle so he can't get to the ropes there, Mike. Pulling back on that leg. Look at the pain. Raven just feeling it.
effect. Dropped him on his head with the DDT.
Yeah, he got that right. Stood him straight up on his head, and he gets the win.
The winner of the match, Raven!
Here comes Rhino!
Oh, Raven was expecting it, though. You could see that. He was expecting it. He saw him out of the corner of his eye, and he was ready for him.
Rhino charging to the ring. The man beast